Alright, we've got a letter reading. You love my letter readings. Oh wait, no, that's me. I love my letter readings. I don't think anyone else does, though. But I'll come back later. I'll try to come back later and put this video in the description. From Pink Camera Magic. You should have already seen this. But I know some of you folks don't watch the same stuff I do, so, anyway.
Okay. I know. Go do your thing. Yeah. Yep.
Sir, do you know that guy?
I hate how they always ask that. Do you know that guy? Are you involved with this? Like, I don't have to be involved with it, but they always want to know all your business.
Sir. 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 I need you to stand back. Sir, you can hear me in the black shirt. Unless you want to go to jail for being an officer, please stand back over there. You're more than welcome to film. What? You're more than welcome to film, but you have to give me space to work. Yeah, I'm not. Safety, we know you're like, I'm working. I'm not talking. Shut up.
So, I guess that's where the offense occurred, is when he told him to shut up. Dear Chief Ellenberg, greetings! Hope you're doing well and enjoying the weather. I'm taking the time to write to provide my valuable feedback regarding an interaction I observed recently when video documentation of the incident was published October 8th, 2025 on the Pink Camera Magic News channel. I was really dismayed to see... Try that again. I was really dismayed to see Officer Dean Riano immediately start bossing free citizens around who were recording the incident, even though they weren't detained and weren't the subject of his traffic stop. I always thought, I always was under the impression that this was a free country and that free people are free to move where they please unless they are being detained as part of a criminal investigation. But I guess not, according to Officer Dean Riano. This is really quite disconcerting to observe because it either shows a severe lack of knowledge on his behalf or else a willingness to act in a way inconsistent to his training. As public servants, you're supposed to serve the people, but it seemed that all he did was to act against them in this case. On one hand, generating revenue from traffic stops like road pirates, ordinary highway robbers, and on the other hand, trying to prevent others from telling the story by using prior restraint in ordering the cameras away, telling people to stand back, etc. Another aspect of his terrible conduct in that scenario is that he was distracted from his traffic stop. Now, that's just stupid and dangerous to take your attention off your traffic stop to tell free Americans where they can and can't stand. It's a terrible reflection on yourself in the training he has received under your leadership. So, why have you been so lax in your approach to your officers' training? Why didn't you do a better job? You should be ashamed and offended by his actions. Furthermore, he then arrested one of the citizen journalists just because he didn't like his words. After moving back, as Officer Dean Riano advised, the citizen journalist was arrested for telling Officer Dean Riano to, quote, shut up. Officer Dean Riano's enormous ego just couldn't handle someone telling him to shut up and couldn't contain his ADD. Couldn't keep from being distracted nor concentrate enough to the point that he said it was interference. That's really a vulnerability on your behalf if your officers are so easily distracted that they can't even conduct traffic stops if anything is going on around them. They don't live in a bubble. Perhaps you should refrain from hiring officers who have ADD and are so easily distracted because the taxpayers are sick and tired of paying for your shenanigans. It's a disgrace how your officer treated free people on a sidewalk that weren't being detained for suspicion of a crime, and how they treated them with hostility for exercising constitutionally protected rights of free speech and the right to record what we can see in public, and how our tax dollars are being used. If I were you, I wouldn't continue to employ such egotistical clowns like Officer Dean Riano, but you're the one who has to figure out what you're going to do with him if you've even got the guts. I consider disciplinary actions, including corporal punishment, because that kind of crap is uncalled for. Thanks for your time in reading this and for your serious consideration. Sincerely,